So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one complete to Turner. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 72,
Dive play, straight in net. Really not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he... It's really anything on that return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mustang 19.
Throwing off the play fake. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Come on. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. That's taken at the 15. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing it on second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's good.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running for the first time with a West Virginia rookie. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Back to the well again. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Spears. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Go!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Trap 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown.
The kicker on for the point.
The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That one right down the middle. And the Titans tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Street, street. Curve 19, curve 19.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Bronco 80.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Don't let him rest. Come on, guys. Make a play here. Let's go right now.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Pass play now. Oh, he puts some air under this one. Right side. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air. He hung that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They start with 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Throw here, 3rd down. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans parlay the Interception into points. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Looking quickly here.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Warrior 70, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
They give it to him again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up at a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal.
3rd down from the gun. Look him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 27.
1st down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60.
Handoff now out of the gun. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. Running right side. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Set.
They'll throw for it. Caught out wide. Who's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kay, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll run here from the gun. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take the lead on the first play of the drive. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 14.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that's a New England first down. Dose of the hurry up here. They go play action on 1st down. Big man showing up the yards. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Hey, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Spears. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Unlock line.
Now give left side. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that means third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England in second. They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At the 50-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Running left side by Jefferson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Caught by his back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's good.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Toss now to the short side. Has a big hole left. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Titans 21. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Spears. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Come.
Long back gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw. Hits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it from the gun. On the move, past the 40. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
One final shot before the half. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut it to just a point before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go in the locker rooms now, all tied up. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Spears. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Here's the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. All the left side. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Throwing now on third and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Number 6. 10 yards on the pickup.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. Second and inches. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's go now.
They'll work against the blitz. They'll go downfield. It's caught. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 28.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 23-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Got to figure out this third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
At their own 48-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Okay, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawks.
Dropping back to throw. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
70, Timberwolves. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. And it's picked off, but, yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, so that brings up 4th and long. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. He's past the 30. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
Go street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 60.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hurt. Hawk 70. Hawk.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
It's 4th down.
60 left. Go.
Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Into the red zone. And he's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown.
The kicker on 4th
Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here comes Spears. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. Complete out to the right. He loses the football. And that looks like it is Patriots football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Like it.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Titans have a first.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Liking 18.
Second down, looking for options. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They're going play action.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. They did it! He made the interception!
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They'll run here on first down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Working quickly here. They'll throw it here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Another throw here on second down. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
36-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bob. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 8, tracking 60.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Rig alert, rig alert. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
On first down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Like Cardinal, 8, Rig Lion. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
He gets the first and more to the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's seconds. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First down.
Here's a design run. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.